Okay, let me show you how you could use the TI-Nspire to code the trapezium rule. And the trapezium rule, the way it works is just to find the area under the curve, like similar as integration. All right, now the first x value, which is x naught, and the last x value, which is x sub n, we don't multiply by 2, as you can see from the formula. This formula is given in the VCE formula sheet. This is the expanded form. However, we could use this compressed form, which is basically the same as what we have. This is expanded, this is compressed. So all this sum here, which is basically all this, has been compressed in here. All right, now, okay, let's go back to what we were saying. Okay, now here, and we're going to use this compressed form, and let's do that using the TI. So let's look at this example. All right, now find the area of the curve f of x minus 2, x plus 2, x minus 1 squared plus 10, using the trapezium rule to approximate the area between 0 and 3. All right, back to your class. All right, and the home page, new, and we're going to use add program, new. So we're going to call that as to be trapezium rule. All right, we're just going to save in there. Okay, now here we have to define the function we had before. So we're going to define our function, define. All right, we've defined the function. We're just going to make it local now. Okay, to get local, localize the variables. You can get from and define variables. Okay, local. So we're going to localize the a, which is basically the initial value, and the last end value, and number of iterations, or the number of subdivisions of the rectangle. All right, now, okay, the next thing we have to do is request. We're going to request menu, and number 6, request a, and press control. The multiplication sign, a equals to, comma a. I'm going to do the same thing again, menu, number 6, request. I'm going to do this time with b, because we're dealing with a, b, and n. Okay, so the next thing we have to do is, now we're almost done, we need to get the area. So we're going to get the area, and we're going to use this time the compressed. I'm going to say menu, and number 6, display. All right, now we're going to use again the control, the times sign, the area of the trapezium. So we are going to enter the formula this time. Okay, we're going to put the formula, the compressed one, which is the one, this one here. That's the one we're going to enter this time. All right, now I'm going to say control, division sign, and b minus a, and over n times and bracket. We're just going to press Control. That's your bracket. Alright, the square bracket. I'm going to use the division template. Plus, so we're going to have to use now the catalog. That's your catalog. And to get the sum of, you need to press number 5. And that's the one we're going to use. Sum of all the rectangles. That's the first one. And -1. Alright, now I've entered that, so we're going to press menu to store this. Check number 1. That has been successfully stored. So now let's actually run this and see what happens now. Alright, now we're just going to press to run it. You can press Ctrl R, or you can just say menu, number 2, and number 3. And you just press enter now. It asks the initial A value, you just put 0. And the B value, we're going to put 3. Oops. Let's do it again. Alright, now I'm going to run it again. So you press Ctrl R. Okay, press enter. Initial value 0, B value 3. And press OK. Number of rectangles, you want to subdivide it, well, let's say 10, and press OK. Okay, there we go. If you want to make it a decimal, you can, and you can just sort of change the setting. And you can just press Ctrl Enter if you want. That is as a decimal, or you can just change it from the setting rather than exact. But do not change to a decimal unless the question asks to do so. Alright, and now, so this is the Trapezium Rule, and coded using the TI, so we have to make sure we save it, just in case if you need it. Alright, just say cancel. Alright, now go to Document, File, Save As. We're just going to call it Trapezium Rule. And save it. And anytime you need the Trapezium Rule, you can basically recall it. I'm just going to open a new one. Alright, here we go. And if you need to change anything, you're just going to have to change this, the defined, and there we go. You can just recall it anytime you need to use the Trapezium Rule. Alright, I hope that's clear. Bye for now.